On this iMovie tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a voiceover in iMovie, specifically on iMovie Mac. This is actually pretty easy to do. There's a couple different ways to do it, so I'll show you first the easiest and then move on to more complicated methods depending on what you're going for when it comes to a voiceover. So I have this example video here. This is my main example video that I use for my iMovie tutorials, just to kind of show you some continuity. So I have this video here. It's time for an iMovie tutorial. So let's say I want to do a voiceover with this video. What that means, I'm assuming you know what it is if you're watching this video, but in case you don't, that means that my voice will play when a picture or a video is playing. In a sense, the voice will go over another picture, video, or basically different type of content. So the easiest way to do the voiceover is first, I'm going to find the item that I'm going to do the voiceover with. So let's say I have this picture. I still don't remember why I was making this face, but let's say I want to do a voiceover with this weird picture. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click and I'm going to drag in. Now, as you can see, I can either put it here or on top of the item, or on top of the item that has my voice when doing a voiceover. So I want to put it on top, as you can see, and just click and drag in. Now, with these options here, I have a few different ones. The default in iMovie is cutaway. I want to leave it on cutaway. So what's going to happen now is it's going to cut away to the picture and then go back to this video right here. So let's say if I want to talk about this photo for some reason, or let's say if I'm doing... And let's say I'm in Paris and I'm doing a vlog and I want to do a voiceover with the Eiffel Tower. All I'm going to do now is when I play it, as you can see, it's time for an iMovie tutorial. Now, as you can see, it cuts away to this picture. This can also be a video. And now I'm doing a voiceover. So that's the first way that you can do a voiceover. The second way is basically attaching audio to that photo or video that's separate from it. So when I do this, as you can see, I'm essentially combining them. It's time for an iMovie. And I'm kind of stealing the audio from here. Now, another way I can do this if I want to is to bring this here and I can detach audio. So as you can see now, I have the video and the audio separate. So this is more, again, more custom. This is a bit more complicated than just the cutaway like I just showed you. But let's say if I want to make things a little more interesting, and now I have the audio that I can bring anywhere. So let's say if I just want to use only the audio from this video, I don't even want to see the video, I can do this. Delete it, and now boom. It's time for an iMovie tutorial. I mean, I'd probably actually maybe make this a bit, I'll probably do that, right? So now it's the full thing, so. It's time for an iMovie tutorial. Right, like so. Now, the third way to do a voiceover is, let's say, and this happens a lot when it comes to video production and video editing. Let's say you're like, all right, I recorded the audio separately, and I have photos and videos that I took separately somewhere else. So you want to combine them. All you're going to do is, like, say you have your main photo or video. I still don't know why I was making this face, but it makes this video more interesting. But anyway, I'm going to go to my desktop, and this is my audio. So let's say this is my recorded audio. Again, I recorded it somewhere else. All I'm going to do is click, drag in, like so. It's going to go under it. I'm going to leave it alone because obviously it's going to bring it into iMovie. And now, boom, now I'm doing a voiceover. Now, I'm going to have this here. It's time for an iMovie tutorial. And you're good to go. Now, one last thing I have to stress when it comes to doing a voiceover. Remember, there's three main ways to do it in iMovie. One is you do it by doing the cutaway, like I showed you, which is the easiest way. The second is you extract the audio from a video and you pair it with another video or photo. And then the third is when you have completely separate photos and videos from the audio. Now, in the third case, as you can see here, this is a photo. So obviously there's no prior audio attached to it. But let's say I have a video, I'll bring this one back in, and let's say I want to pair this audio with this video. Now, obviously, this is the same audio, but let's say this is different audio. Remember, if I play it like this, you can have two audios at once. So it's going to sound like this. It's time for an iMovie, which is not what I want. So remember, if you're pairing an audio that you recorded somewhere else with a video that you recorded somewhere else, you always want to duck this out, like so. That way, now when I play it, it's time for an iMovie tutorial. Again, this is the same audio from the video, but as you can see now, I'm only hearing the audio that I want to use for my voiceover.